Hello ladies and gentlemen, I wanna welcome you back to this channel. I finally got a subscriber here, I'm so happy, I don't give a shit if it's only one. Well, I wanna talk about a topic and I'm going to jump right into it basically because it's a little bit hard to explain what the topic is or how I'm going to do it, but I have a clue. So basically, there was a friend of mine on high school that I hang around a lot during my years, but now I had the chance again at work to be with him, and it was very weird. How can somebody change for the worst in such short notice? I kind of want to know your ideas or if you have some sort of advice for me actually. Imagine the following. He was not the most popular guy, but he was a good kid. He was very responsible. He was just in general a nice guy with a head right, with a heart right, with no ego, with nothing like that. And suddenly I feel like I don't know him anymore. It's very weird, and it was a very weird experience if I gotta admit that. Imagine the following. He normally works at night. We have different shifts on my company where I work at. Normally works at night. So he went and he came earlier because of Valentine's Day. God damn it. I don't really care about that day. Every day must be Valentine's Day, so it's not really something that I value much, and I also been single for lots of years, so I guess he wanted to be with his girlfriend, and that makes some sense. Sure, he came up early to the work, and it was not the person that I met before. Imagine the following. He just outright said, I can do 100,000 in one day. He just looks like a clown. Where I work at, you don't get bonus, you don't get nothing for working more. It's like you still get treated like fucking garbage, basically. I have that idea since I've been there that they don't value much the people that work there, the employees, and it's mostly like that. It's a shit job. The people there are very nice people, but it's a shit job in the end of the day. That strike me like the wrong way. Like he never did something like that. He never tried to show off that way. It lacks humility. Like, what? How? Like he was more wise than me before. He was more foot on the ground and less with those type of ideas. You know what my friend said? The other guy that works with me, it said, you can do a 100,000. I don't care if I do 1,000 only. I still get paid the same. And he immediately shut the fuck up. It was it was actually very funny. I gotta admit that. But I don't know, it was very weird. It didn't stop there. You could sense his ego from many situations. I never saw him like that or respond like that before. It was just the most unusual behavior ever. Like, I can give you a couple of other behaviors that he had. For example, he told to a guy that, don't you see where I drive? I'm rich. And I was like, okay, so that's not really something that you should say, especially if you have a minimal wage job like me. It just sounds so corny. Like, why did you say that? He just said that. Like, don't you see where I drive? I'm rich, you know, I'm the cool kid now. And I was just like, why, dude? It's probably a fucking rental, or you are paying it with credits, so I wouldn't like to have credits, especially where I live. I live in Portugal. If you don't know, the rent is so fucking high that it's very hard to get like a house here or get a good house to rent or something like that. It's very hard. Like, it's unusually high. It's awful. The other one was like, I was not trying to see his phone, but it looked like he wanted to show me off, like show off that he had that on his phone, like a house for $1,100,000. 1,100,000 euros. I mean, that's very weird. Like, either your girlfriend is rich, or you are going to stay and pay credit for the rest of your life, and your kids also. So it's not something that you should be bragging to me, especially if you don't have that type of money. It just sounds so weird. Like, how can a person change so much in only 5 years and sound so much like a dick? Cars on his phone, 50,000 cars, $50,000 cars and stuff like that. It's just weird. Or why are you bragging about that? Like, you're probably going to pay credit and you are going to pay taxes and you are going to pay it for the rest of your life. It's not a good decision to put yourself in. Not for you, neither for your future kids if you have them. So either the girlfriend is rich, we don't know, but I don't think she's rich. And just all around the behavior that he has. For example, after that, I went and asked my mother about him, and she said he been treating his mother wrong. Like, if I had my mother on the same situation that he has his mother is kind of sick and stuff like that, I would be treating her like a fucking queen. I don't know, like, it's not really something that a guy should be proud of. And even if your girlfriend is fucking rich, I don't think I would feel right, or I don't think I would feel correct if I was asking her money, or if I was taking away money from her to buy a home or to buy a house or to buy a car or something like that. It just felt off. It just felt like the ego. It was something very, very weird. You can say maybe that we had different education, but he had a better education than me. I know that doesn't mean a lot because you guys still don't know me very well, but it's like I was the fucking reckless kid who used to do every single thing wrong. I used to do the most stupid mistakes ever. I used to drink a lot. I used to party a lot. From 16 years old until 22 years old, I was fucking reckless. I was everywhere. I was doing everything, and I was not really the type of guy you should be taking those sorts of advices, you know. I know that now I'm much better at that because I've grown a lot and I've seen what life can give and what life can take. Maybe he didn't have that type of thing, but he was very humbled, much more grounded than me before. So what happened? Like, he got a girlfriend and he turned fucking evil, fucking sick? I don't know, it just feels wrong. Like, you shouldn't be bragging if you gain the same money as me, and you shouldn't be giving yourself all, because the company we work at won't give you that same type of stuff back. You know what I mean? It's a shitty job, 8 to 5, and they don't give you extra for doing more. They probably will give you more work. I don't know if that's what he wants. Maybe that's what he wants, but sucking up to bosses also doesn't do shit, because people are selected by finger. You either are a known person, or you either are something that they already know, people, important people, or something like that, or you won't get a promotion, basically. Maybe he's rich and we don't know it, but even if I was rich, I wouldn't be showing off, or I wouldn't be having that type of behavior or being shitty to person and people in general. And then he left 2 hours more early than me. It came the other problem, the final problem. He doesn't give a shit about anyone anymore, unless it's himself. And what do I mean by this? He left the job completely undone, everything fucked up everywhere and just not clean. And he just told, well, you would take care of this. And he just fucking left. It's disappointing. It's really disappointing. I don't know. I never met that type of person. It seems like it's just somebody that I used to know, basically. I don't think I would ever be like that to someone if they treated me right my whole life, if they didn't do anything wrong to me the whole life. So it just comes out as braggadocious, as stupid, as egomaniacal. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Treating your mother wrong, treating other people wrong, feeling like you are on top of the world when you don't have shit, when you're probably paying your car by credit cards, debts and stuff like that. You own nothing at the end of the day. Like, why are you bragging about what you own or what you don't own when you are a simple worker gaining the same minimal wage as me? Maybe your girlfriend is rich also, but I wouldn't be taking away money from her. If I don't earn it, I wouldn't be taking her money. Basically. Weird. When I met him, he was a little bit of a trouble kid, not as much as me, but he was a good kid. He had his head straight, he didn't do shit like this, he didn't treat people wrong. He was a little bit less on your face, a little bit less like, I don't know how to explain. He was not like me, he was not straight to the point, he was not extroverted, he was more to himself. And now he just feels like everything that's wrong with society, basically. So unnatural, his behavior or the things that he says. And And also, you cannot have a wrong opinion with him. For example, I was trying to teach him stuff and he already knows everything. I hate that. Like, I may not know anything. If someone is older than me is trying to teach me something, I will shut the fuck up, my ears will go down, and I will listen to them, what they have to tell me, what they have to teach me. They are older than me. He just doesn't do that for anyone. He's always right. I don't remember him being like that. It's very weird. It's just weird. So yeah, tell me what you think or what should I do. For example, my mother told me that I'm his friend, that I should be putting my foot down and maybe help them see the right stuff on life, that he's doing a mistake. But from my past mistakes, I know that I shouldn't be doing that. You should never put yourself in the middle of a relationship, of family, and of friends of other people. Never. And I learned that very late, but I still learned that. So I will probably do nothing, but I really didn't like that type of attitude. I never saw that type of attitude. But yeah, tell me your opinion and what do you think or what should I do? Maybe I should help them, but I kinda doubt that. I don't think I should help. People sometimes have to make mistakes to learn from those mistakes, and he's very young. He still haven't done anything in life. That's the other thing. He still haven't done anything in life, so how can he know if he's right or if he's wrong? I don't know. I really don't know, but it just hit me the wrong way. The way that he talked, the way he was always right, the way that, I don't know, it just weird. I will see you next time. I also already have a link down below. If you want to ask me anything, I will help you. I have so much life knowledge. You don't have a clue. You know what I mean. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.